Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here to review a movie that came back into theaters, about a month ago for a special re-release. That's right, it's time for another re-release. I wasn't around, so I didn't get the chance to review it when it was back in theaters, but I'm going to take a look at it now. And, you know, surprisingly, it's taken me over 1,500 reviews to get to this movie, but here we are. It's looked at as one of the best movies of all time, but will it be A-list approved? We're about to find out. You can put that on the DVD cover then. My review of the 1972 drama, The Godfather, coming up now. In 1940s New York, the Corleone family is celebrating at the wedding of Don Vito Corleone's daughter. Soon after, Vito is approached by a drug baron backed by a rival crime family who asks him for an investment in his drug business, which the Don declines. In an act of revenge, Vito is gunned down in the streets, but luckily survives. With the Don out of commission, Vito's eldest son, Sonny, steps in as the temporary head of the family. Michael, the youngest brother, extracts some revenge on his enemies for what was done to his father and then seeks refuge in Sicily. When a war between the 5 crime families erupts, will the Corleone family be able to come out on top or even survive? So what did I think of The Godfather? I thought it's a legendary drama. It's based on Mario Puzo's best-selling novel of the same name, and we're given a fantastic adaptation of that source material. The film gives us a spectacular look at life inside the mob and all of the dangers that come with it. Even if you've never seen the movie, you certainly must know one of its many famous lines, or have seen a project inspired by or that even parodies the classic film. From the start of the movie, where we see Vito listening to the requests from his family in his office, to the moments that the credits rolled at the very end of the film, it always left me intrigued and wondering what could possibly happen next. The film has no problem with getting violent, as we see characters ambushed with machine guns, shot in a restaurant, or even getting strangled to death in a car, all of which are brutally intense. The sequence showing what's going down during a baptism is a standout as well. The story is filled with twists and turns and a number of moments that will surprise first-time viewers, keeping them on the edge of their seats, realizing that we're dealing with things that result in some very serious consequences. The Godfather clocks in at just under 3 hours, which for me can usually be tedious, but the pace moves along surprisingly quickly. I really enjoyed that all of these characters have a very real feel to them, and how easily we can root for the Corleones to get their revenge, even though they aren't exactly saints themselves. Terrific performances by the cast, which stars Marlon Brando as one of the most iconic roles of all time, Vito Corleone, the Don of the family who finds himself in the hospital after an attempt on his life. Al Pacino as Michael Corleone, the Don's third son who recently returned home from World War II and is seeking revenge on all the other families for their deeds. James Caan as Sonny Corleone, Vito's hot-headed eldest son who steps in for his father as the head of the family. Robert Duvall as Tom Hagen, Vito's informally adoptive son who's also the family lawyer and consigliere. Diane Keaton as Kay Adams, Michael's non-Italian girlfriend who isn't exactly thrilled about the family business, and John Cazale as Frito Corleone, the middle son of the family who's insecure and not the sharpest tool in the shed. The film was nominated for 10 Oscars and took home 3, including Best Picture. The Godfather is a film that's been touted by many as a masterpiece, and certainly lives up to the name, being a movie that any fan of cinema must see. I'm going to give it the rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/westtroopaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.